What's going on, guys? Welcome to the vlog, and today we're gonna jump back over the SARMs series. Yes, you heard me right. And today we're gonna talk about S-23, most commonly known as S-23. Bakit nga ba walang ibang pangalan yung S-23? Unlike MK2866, Ostarine, or LGD4033, Ligandrol, di ba? But anyway, yun yung topic natin for today. So if interested ka about SARMs or selective androgen receptor modulators, especially S-23, stay with me and let's go.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay, so first of all, guys, disclaimer muna tayo. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a registered nurse in the Philippines, and I'm a certified personal trainer here in the UAE. So kung ano man yung knowledge na makuha nyo mula sa akin, bahala na kayo doon. This video is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. So guys, sorry nga pala kasi missing in action si Coach. The past 2 weeks, wala tayong vlog, wala tayong upload. So pasensya na sa mga nag-aantay. Medyo busy lang. Okay? Basta busy. So anyway, we're gonna talk about S-23. So ano nga ba itong S-23? S-23 is a form of SARM or selective androgen receptor modulator. So they made a study on rats or mice. Mga kawawang daga naman talaga lagi ang nagiging practice ng mga drugs while doing a study, especially if it's not yet approved by the FDA. So ayun nangyayari. But anyway, yun nga, they found out that yung S-23 can increase your bone density, your muscle mass, and it can also contribute on fat loss. So, it's a good body recomp stack. So, para siyang rad na pwede mong gamitin for body recomposition, for bulking or cutting. But usually, it's stacked with cardarine. So, yung cardarine or GW501516 can focus on the fat loss side, and then yung S-23 will focus more on your muscle mass. Alright? So, yun yung isang example ng body recomp stack. So, yan, pinigay ko na sa inyo. So, other benefits ng S-23 is it can also increase your energy and it can also improve your athletic performance. And sabi ko nga kanina, it can also increase your muscle mass or your muscle growth. So, very good yan for athletes, di ba? But the problem is it is not approved by WADA or World Anti-Doping Agency, and even NCAA banned din yung S-23, just like any other SARMs and performance enhancing drugs. So sayang, di ba? But the problem is it is not approved by FDA and wala pa masyadong studies na nagagawa just to prove yung safety niya for human consumption. I know marami pa rin nagagawa ng sariling research nila on humans kasi nga most of the studies are on rats only. So ayun, I know marami pa rin gumagamit nito na athletes and nakakalusot lang sila on doping tests, just to be honest. So para balanse tayo, let's talk about the side effects of S-23. So sabi nila itong S-23, ito na daw talaga yung strongest SARMs ever, mas malakas pa sa YK11, and it works like trenbolone daw, sabi ng iba, ganun daw kalakas yung level ng S-23. And ayun, usually kasi kapag malakas yung peds na gamit mo or yung performance enhancing drug na ginagamit mo, just like the level of trenbolone and YK11 for example, malakas din yung androgenic rating or yung side effects niya. Pag sinabi ko androgenic rating, meron kasi tayong androgenic and anabolic rating. So like for example sa testosterone, 100 to 100. So yun yung rating niya. So yung side effect, more on the androgenic side yan. So yun yung bad side. And yung good side, syempre yung anabolic. So for testosterone, it's 100 to 100. But for S-23, the rating is unknown. So yun, yung side effects talaga ng S-23 based on studies is unknown. And yung mga nalalaman ko lang na side effect niya is based on experience ng mga tao na gumagamit. Kasi nga wala pa nga human studies na ginagawa about S-23. So just like any other SARMs, hindi sila masyadong re-research or napapag-aralan. And unlike Ostarine and MK677, I can say yung dalawang yun talaga yung pinaka maraming studies na nagawa. But for S-23, sobrang konti pa lang talaga. And yung ibang studies is tinigil pa. So talagang mahirap humanap ng information about S-23 na legit. So yun, for human experiences, sabi nila, they are experiencing a suppression, so testosterone suppression. So very, very suppressive daw itong S-23. So it can suppress your natural testosterone level, it can shrink your testicles and your prostate. And then sabi naman ng iba, from human experience, roid rage daw. So for me, yung roid rage, mahirap sabihin yan eh. Kasi para sa akin, person to person yan. Kasi may mga kilala naman akong persons or mga tao na loaded, so on high dosage na hindi naman nagro-roid rage or kalmado lang sila. So for me, it's person to person. Then sabi naman ng iba, it can cause hair loss daw. So mahirap talagang sabihin kung ano talaga yung specific na side effects ng S-23. Kasi nga, hindi pa siya masyadong napapag-aralan. So ang nakikita kong downside talaga ng S-23 is yung unknown drug interaction and no human studies. Just like any other SARMs. But the problem is parang ayaw na nilang ituloy yung research about S-23. So, ang nakukuha lang nating informations is yung sari-sariling human experiences and yung ginawa nilang studies on rats. So, yun lang talaga. Kaya sobrang konti ng information na pwede natin gamitin for S-23. So, yun yung downside niya. And on the bodybuilding side naman, it's very suppressive, so testosterone suppressive siya. That's why you really need to use PCT after your cycle of S-23. So ano nga ba yung PCT or post-cycle therapy na pwede mong gawin? So tamoxifen or Nolvadex 20 mg per day for 4 weeks. So yun yung pinaka-basic na PCT na pwede mong gawin after a cycle of S-23. Linaw? Guys, just a friendly reminder lang, okay? If you're gonna run a SARM cycle or steroid cycle, be sure na meron kang PCT. If you're gonna spend this much cash on your steroids, be sure na meron ka rin cash for your PCT. Bakit? Kasi masasayang lang lahat ng effort mo if you will not run a PCT, if hindi disregard mo lang yan. Kasi ikaw din ang magsasuffer. Kapag hindi ka nag-PCT, magugulo yung testosterone levels mo, bagsak yung testosterone levels mo, shrink yung balls mo, ay tumayo nung alaga mo, kawawa naman yung mga mahal mo sa buhay, chick boy. Anyway, so ayun, madidepressed ka and mawawala yung mga gains mo. So yun yung mga possible na pwede mangyari if you don't run your PCT correctly. Okay? So wag mo i-disregard and wag ka manghinayang sa gagastusin mo sa PCT mo kung gumastos ka naman ng malaki on your steroid or SARM cycle. Okay? Malinaw? Please don't neglect your PCT. So I also tried to find some articles regarding the toxicity level niya sa kidney, sa liver, and other organs. So I found out that yun nga, posible na toxic din siya sa liver and kidneys and on your organs. Kasi nga, oral drug siya. And yun nga, if you will use something like this na hindi ka sure kung safe kasi nga sobrang konti pa lang yung research na ginagawa. And sabi pa nila, yung side effects is talaga truly unknown. So if you will take this kind of risk, be sure na calculated risk yan or meron kang pangontra. So mas maganda if you will use some organ support like itong gamit ko, itong Liver Pro. It has TUDCA and NAC. So these two is really good organ support supplements. So if you will use S-23 or any other drugs na masyadong risky and hindi mo alam yung pwede mong makuha sa drug na to, mas maganda meron kang panlaban like this Liver Pro. So ayan, ito yung ginagamit ko na organ support while using SARMs or when I'm on a cycle. So ayan. Alright, let's talk about the cycle length and the dosage of S-23. Paano ba siya gamitin? How to run a cycle of S-23? So cycle length niya for me, goods na yung 8 weeks. Okay? Kasi nga masyado siyang suppressive. So run it for 8 weeks. If you wanted to stack with cardarine, stack it with cardarine. Ano ba? So yun, 8 weeks, okay na ako doon. So I will not go higher than 8 weeks kasi masyadong suppressive and unsafe yung S-23. So regarding the dosage, good range is 15 mg to 25 mg per day. Start gradually. Mag-start ka muna mababa. Start at 15. Assess yourself. check mo if you're getting good progress and good results at 15 milligrams, then stay at 15 milligrams. You don't have to go up to 30 milligrams if you're getting the results that you want on 15 milligrams, di ba? It can save you money also, di ba? So, it's just my own opinion. I mean, hindi naman ibig sabihin na mas mataas yung dosage mo, mas maganda yung result na makukuha mo. Okay? Ang makukuha mo lang doon is more side effects. So, sa tingin ko, you're asking for more trouble if you will go up to 30 milligrams per day. Alright? Especially if you're just weighing like 60 kilograms or 70 kilograms, you don't have to increase your dosage that much. Okay? So, good range is 15 milligrams to 25 milligrams. Cycle length, 8 weeks. Okay? Malinaw. If you want to run it again, 8 weeks, do your PCT. Then after a couple of months, run it again. Alright? Malinaw. So I think that's it for S-23. So S-23, it's a really good body recomposition drug. You can burn fat and build muscle at the same time. And flexible din siya. Just like RAD, you can stack it with any other SARM. And the downside is it is unknown and unsafe and too risky to use. But if you will use it and you're eager to use it talaga, kahit risky, be sure na meron kang organ support. Okay? And be sure that you will run the PCT after your cycle. Right? So yun yung mga dapat mong tandaan if you will use S-23. Alright? So if you have some questions, suggestions, just let me know. Comment down below. And I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Thanks guys for watching. God bless.